Hey, welcome back to the lawn. I've got a little bit of time this morning, so today before work I'm going to go ahead and apply my fall pre-emergent. I'm using a little bit different product on my front Bermuda lawn this year, so I want to turn the camera around and show that to you. We'll get the application put down and then I'll just talk to you about why I'm using this product. So I'll show you what the product looks like. A very nice small drill size, so I do anticipate this is going to spread pretty quickly and nicely over the lawn. We've got the edge guard switched on, so we'll just make our trim pass. Then we'll fill in the middle, and we just wait. All right, so here's the empty bag. This is the product that I used on my lawn. It's the BioAdvanced 3-in-1 weed and feed for southern lawns. You can see it does 3 different things: kills weeds, so it's a post-emergent; feeds, so it's got fertilizer in it, and prevents broadleaf and grassy weeds up to 6 months. So the reason I've got this product, it's a weed and feed, and end of the season here, I'm not necessarily as worried about feeding the lawn, even though it does have a nice amount of nitrogen in it. I want to kill some weeds that are existing, and most importantly, I got it for this ingredient right here. It's called indaziflam. So this is the pre-emergent that is in this product that's going to help to prevent weeds, and specifically when you put down a fall or winter pre-emergent, you are trying to prevent the dreaded cockroach of all weeds, POA Annua. So indaziflam is a little bit newer pre-emergent. It's the active ingredient that is in Spectacle Flow. So the pre-emergent that is commonly used, prodiamines and dithiapirs. The POA is a really tough weed. It's called the cockroach for a reason. So it's actually starting to become resistant to a lot of our pre-emergents. So using a newer style pre-emergent like this indaziflam or a Spectacle Flow hopefully is going to help me to reduce some of those annual bluegrass populations. So, and you can see up here for best results, it does list on there, apply for annual bluegrass from August to December. So we're right here in the beginning of September. We're a little bit early, but better to get down early than to get down late when it comes to pre-emergent. So we're just going to simply follow the instructions out there in the lawn, spread it out, use that 15 setting on our earthway spreader, and get this product lightly watered in. You want to let the product sit on the lawn for about 24 to 48 hours before you irrigate. Then you just want to lightly water it in. Something like 1/4 of an inch of water should be just fine. So all right, so there you have it, the fall pre-emergent, the final post-emergent weed control, and the final fertilizer app was done all in about 15 minutes. So we'll chat about weed and feed in a minute. Just last things is make sure that you blow off your concrete, and then make sure that you hose off your spreader really good, especially if you're like me and you're about to overseed cool season grasses. You don't want any of that pre-emergent product to stay inside your spreader. What are the results going to be like? Well, I wish I could do a video for you in a few weeks and show you, but ultimately my #1 goal of using that product was to control the annual bluegrass problem that I've got, and the fact that these guys keep telling you every year to put down prodiamine, and a lot of our bluegrass is becoming resistant to that. So you need to think about different pre-emergent products that are going to help you combat that in your lawn. But we'll be switching gears over the next 2 weeks in the lawn and going more to the cool season content. So hope you'll be interested in that, even if you're a warm season grass person. Your grass starts going dormant this fall. You got to do something. So why don't you watch some of those videos of me seeding and using some different products that you're not going to see on other YouTube channels in my fall cool season as well. So thank you for watching again, and I hope to see you in the next video.